The Batrider against the Tide Theban, the question around the supports of Thunder Predator, and Schofield running away from the Cottle. Illuminate, barely dodged out. Really nice move there into the trees. Earth Spirit, what was he going to do? Try and deny to neutrals? Go and
Nah,
kill
he's
yourself
taking
off the
MMZ on a walk.
A wild ride into the first blood.
Yep, they don't even have the Remnant and the Astro skilled up yet.
But look at Schofield. He's coming to batter them. Kick into Frank, drag him back with that rift, stun him and kill him. Go and kill off another large stack. That's a massive amount of gold there.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Grim mid,
get a
though.
catch on Stinger's Grim. Here's the Remnant. There's the Inkswell and the Ravage. Does catch out two of them. Batrider sticking around here, looking for the lasso on the Void Spirit, so trading in that 1-for-1, while Leostyle, without Ravage now, has a Fairy Fire as a backup plan, but no one charges, and the roll from Schofield dodged out, but Leostyle has walked back into the fire. A double for Chris Luck.
Yeah,
but
you know who they're going for, right? The one
the
lane
OD.
they can get kills on.
Scouted by Moose, though, in a great position. Still going to get there with the Inkswell after the Astral's already spent. So Frank's going to get chain stunned. Even Phantasm for this. On top of the OD we go. Whisper dives bottom to MNZ. The Bristle gets one kill, but Frank, he is incredibly tanky. Dragged back into the crits of K1. And looks like they'll just allow Moose to run away.
Yeah,
Not really
I think so.
Not really a Battle Fury or Radiance hero.
It doesn't really have any, good items to farm with.
Yeah, 3 heroes all around him. But yeah, you really want K1 to just be this big tanky man as bottom lane. They come in with Chris Luck again. Flame break into the Pit of Malice, so the double route comes as MNZ at half HP and the backup of Leostyle. Moose jumps in. Astral steps towards Whisper, catching him out. He throws a Firestorm, but that'll be his last dying move, as they also get an Astral Meteor Hammer combo, catching out Chris Luck, or not quite. Pushed back in, the chase forward as Santi's Eclipse kills off the bat. Cottle still alive as the Ravage connecting onto K1 and that Stinger Grimstroke. A roll back in from Schofield, but he's banished once more. Frank and Leostyle controlling up the entirety of the Beastcoast side. Schofield just about rolls away. And they will survive with only one casualty. And Cottle, whoa, just getting forced away from the lane. Not really looking to kill him off there. They do drag the Tide under the tier 1. Spam pings come out from the Radiant side as MNZ decides to dive. Stinger stuns him with the Inkswell. And a DD moves. Void Spirit comes in, says thank you very much. Stuck around for way too long. Try and reclaim their triangle. Bristlebank, the only hero showing and the only one right now that they can go on. And there is that Lotus Orb, but look at the damage actually coming in onto him. Bristlebank being pounded. K1, Mega Kill streak continues. They've got the catch on the Void Spirit. Stinger does fall, but he might have bought enough time here for them to gather up a couple more miscellaneous kills. The OD. Ravage comes, does connect on to the entirety of Beastcoast there, and K1 stuck down on the low ground, destroyed. Schofield finally arrives, turns with the Magnetize. Chris Luck onto the Cottle, the Tide's still full HP. Leostyle trying to battle 1 versus 3, but I think he might have bitten off more than he can chew. He can eat everything under the sea, but I don't know if he can nibble on this Underlord. Pit of Malice will hold him back, but they're struggling. They've got sticky charges up, they've got rolls forward, but the Tide Hunter with the Vlads is life-stealing so much off of everyone. Orb of Corrosion, Gush with the minus armor. They can't touch this man. Leostyle is too powerful. Look at him, he's spinning around in circles.
That's the Tide's gonna be able to do that.
Sick. Orb of Corrosion, Vlad's Hood Deso. They try and initiate on him. Good luck, Beastcoast. Let's see what you can do. Give it to the Tide. Soulbind, there it is, onto Leostyle and that Void Spirit. They've got a run of Atos, but the Astral save, buy some time. In with the Meteor Hammer, trying to catch that K1 Chaos Knight. Out with the Astral Step, the Void Spirit disengages. They've got the Gush and the Lotus Orb to try and save Leostyle, but he is finally down. They get the kill. 2-for-1 trade. Beastcoast, they come into their triangle for the second time. And this time around, they are looking way more in control. Bristle a little isolated now. They don't have that Batrider lasso for another 10 seconds. So, the biggest lead has been about 2k for Beastcoast. Apart from that,
I miss just going in.
I mean, the Tide Hunter's battling with that CK. Astral's there, and so is the Ravage. Soulbind comes. Underlord and Grimstroke still trying to make the move forward. This Tide Hunter, he can't handle the BKB from K1. Now another roll onto that Bristleback. Chris Luck takes down Frank. And 2 core heroes removed means Thunder Predator, they've got to run. Bristleback, I mean, okay, he's going to get 1 kill here on the Grimstroke, but he's overextending without the rest of his team. Void Spirit's being annihilated by the Batrider, makes the jump to the high ground, but the Bristleback, he is in a lot of trouble. A double there for Chris Luck as he finds Moose. Another stun from K1. Doesn't want to get stuck up in all the quill sprays and goo, so he'll leave it to his Underlord with a Firestorm that you mentioned, and they'll go for the wipe. They want the 5th man. It's Kotl dragged back into the Pit of Malice, and down you go.
Man.
And Frank, cheeky bugger with that haste rune, runs into mid, gets the Astral, runs away, allowing his team to backstab Schofield. Another sneaky little roll up to high ground. Good pit from Whisper. The roll, though, connecting now onto MNZ as he's kicked away. Chris Luck, with that BKB, chases forward, tries to get the lasso, but it's a bit of a save coming out as the Dissimulate allows Moose to jump in. They've killed off the OD, though, and Whisper's still going. Big golden Underlord with a K1 CK whacking into your OD. Stunned up and he can't move. The disables and execution from Beastcoast. They've killed off 4 heroes. The Aegis is down, and Bristleback is the only hero alive. They've killed off the rest of his squad, and MNZ, what can he do? Pop Lotus, he's not used his Eternal Shroud or his wand. I think he's just relinquishing his life there and realizing it's all dead to rights. A 5-man wipe for Beastcoast. But I'm struggling. How? Why? Is that because
Very
Ravage is
simple,
down?
Gary.
Well, no Roshan for at least 1 minute. Bristleback trying to loop around behind Beastcoast. Getting rolled on. There's another BKB, and it's Schofield with that Earth Spirit coming in. A nice Soulbind, catching the 2 cores. Leashed, silenced, stunned. Astral to try and buy a bit of time for the tie. But MNZ and Frank both dying. They've got BKBs going on Whisper again, and MNZ under that Firestorm didn't stand a chance. K1 can still run forward with the Batrider looking for the Flame Break in the back. They're going to Rotovatos forward onto the Tidehunter, Leo style. They crits from these illusions. Too much to handle. They've got a lasso on the Void Spirit. Moose caught up by Chris Luck. All across the map, Beastcoast finding kills. Another 4 heroes smackdown.
The BKBs, once those are that's a counter to the Ravage.
Yeah.
And they just use it like 1 by 1. And now you're like, okay, hold on, when do I Ravage? You know, when do all of these BKBs go off and then I can do something that's gonna save my allies? That's pretty much the only cooldowns they're playing off of on Beast Coast. The BKBs and maybe the lasso.
Thunder Predator trying to make a last-ditch effort. They've walked into it though, and Leo style, he can't. The save from the Astral gets him away from K1's grasps as the Meteor Hammer trying to land, but Leo style just has to turn and run. Frank drops a Santi's Eclipse, but it accomplishes nothing. They've rolled onto the Kotl, killed him off. The Ravage, sure, it looks pretty with all the tentacles everywhere, but it does bloody nothing. Moose now trapped, destroyed by Chris Luck and Whisper, while K1 moves to the bigger target. It's MNZ giving a double kill to K1CK, and they call GG. Beastcoast with a 2-0 victory, cementing their place top of the group and top of South America.
Can we just like congratulate Beast Coast already? Already? Or
Congratulations on the major spot? Yeah, why not?